welcome to this very interesting edition of Monday Night CAW. I am joined by, actually, somebody who I think needed to be here for a CAW like this. We have Robert from the BWI, the European champion who's in action in our main event in the booth tonight. Rob, how you doing? What's been your whole reaction this week? CAW has been flipped upside down, I feel like.
I mostly feel good. I am a little scared. The man who I believe is going to come out to talk in a little moment has a lot of history with the two of us. Certain consequences have come to bite me in the ass, I think, with his return. And it's a bit scary how things are going to go.
And this is looking eerily familiar, Rob. This is not the first time Poplu has created an army to take over a wrestling promotion.
No, not at all. At one point, he tried to take over the universe, and did not end well for several people.
He's a master manipulator. We could have handled this like gentlemen, but no, he had to disguise himself. He had to make it all dramatic, like a Star Wars movie, get into our heads. And he's not even employed here, so he can't compete. I can't stop him from walking out because Nikki Fox and T-Zombie are Shock wrestlers. And JVH, I believe, is in the arena to make sure we're going to let Poplu speak his mind, but very cautiously. We're going to have JVH in the ring to make sure things don't go overboard. Of course, this is JVH's promotion now. Poplu has to learn that.
Yep. He's working for... Well, if he were to become part of the roster, he would have to work for JVH, not the other way around.
Let's hear what he has to say. A little stare down there. These two have never gone face to face, of course. But they are...
Yo! It has been way too long since you've heard my voice. I know some of you out there missed me. Welcome to Monday Night CAW. Surprised to see me last week? The locker room certainly was. Sounds like I've got a lot of enemies these days. Before I start naming names, let me tell you all a little story about two friends in college. Once upon a time, in a shitty Florida apartment, a pair of college buddies were live streaming some Star Wars games from the early 2000s. Two friends, sitting on some cheap Walmart folding chairs, came up with an idea.
So
together.
far, facts.
An idea that would change everything. They created a weekly wrestling show that made pro wrestling fun again. People loved it right off the bat. These friends became stars in the community overnight. Their careers inside and outside of the ring began to grow. Monday Night CAW was born. Where did that brilliant name and logo come from? Oh, that's right. I came up with it. I was there when all your favorite wrestlers were first stepping in the ring, making their debuts. Hell, I even had to beat some of them myself. I was the general manager of this show during its golden era, and now it's turned into some safe, crowd-pleasing act without any real plan or direction, just endless nostalgia-bait trash. Remind you of any certain science fiction film franchise? Things were a lot better with me around. I always looked towards the future. I knew when to grow the show, add new talent. After all, I created the Rising Star Championship. Willing to bet some of you did not know that. Here's another news flash. Those two on the ramp, T-Zombie and Nikki Fox, are the future of this promotion. However, just like what happened to me, a couple of marks backstage think they can not only rewrite history, but alter the future. That's not how this works. I decide my own fate, not some schmucks who just started booking wrestling post-pandemic. So, I took it upon myself to make an impact. I attacked Rob after the main event at Across the Pond. I proceeded to attack your apprentice,
it was him.
Andrew Owen, a man that supported us since day one. But it appears he's chosen a side. Sad. Sad to see what Andrew Owen has become. I then attacked Nye, a man who you thought could replace me? Pathetic.
The disrespect.
But the main target was always you, Mace. Oh, my bad. It's Ace now, I hear? You really think you can just change names and reboot without any repercussions? Sorry, bud. You're not the DC Extended Universe. Speaking of corporate greed, that John Von Hollywood guy thinks he can just walk in, print his logos on our show without any repercussions?
GVH might cut him off.
Your horrible decisions have made me the voice of the voiceless. I speak for anyone who thinks Monday Night CAW has completely jumped the shark, and now there is only one way to get rid of me. I want a match with you, my good friend Ace, with a ShockWrestling ironclad contract on the line. If you beat me, I will leave this promotion forever. You'll never hear from or see me again. However, if I win, there's going to be some big changes around here, starting with Zombie and Fox on a title run. If you don't accept it, I will continue to make your life a living hell. You have the rest of the night to respond and accept my terms.
Well, he sounded angry.
All right. There's a little history lesson for everybody. Yes, Poplu and I did create this, but Poplu's in it for himself. Don't let it fool you. He's not in it for any of you. Rob and I know from first-hand experience.
He did, help Nicholas wipe out half the universe once.
And people could change, like Nicholas, but not him.
I don't know. I think they both might be in on this together. This is all very suspicious.
Well, we have T-Zombie and Nikki Fox's return to action on Monday Night CAW against the crowd-pleasing sock puppets, Rob. One of your favorite acts on Monday Night CAW.
Yeah. I think that was sarcasm there from you. I don't know if our best heavy hitters have been selected to defend CAW's honor in this case. But they might be able to go out there and eke out a win, though I doubt it.
Well, we've had a lot of new viewers since the last time these two have showed up. Let's give a little recap. T-Zombie, he was on the Reboot pay-per-view, did a little bit. He was in a tag team with Andre pinning Robert a long time ago. But they ended up feuding, and Andre beat him in a pitch black match, and we haven't seen T-Zombie since. Rob, you mentioned he kind of traveled the indies and stuff.
He did. I believe he was
keep an eye on him.
Temporarily released from his contract. I mean, he must have re-signed to be back here, but he honed his craft. I watched a couple of those matches, and he's definitely improved. Whether or not that's still going to be the case under the bright lights again of our massive arenas is going to be another question. But we'll find out in short order, I am sure.
And Nikki Fox, was one of the fastest rising stars in ShockWrestling. Won the first ever Shock Rock Rumble, main evented the first ever Mayhem, defeated Adam for the world title, and earlier this year kicked off I believe it was Christmas during Monday Night CAW. It was New Year's CAW, defeated the Hammer for the world title, so he's a two-time world champion. These guys are no slouches,
no.
Rob.
And then under the guidance and the tutelage of Pablo, who is a multi-time world champion in his own right, they might bring on a new killer edge, which will take them to that next stage they need to become true legends, like myself, and I guess you as well.
They believe they've been blacklisted from ShockWrestling. They believe they don't get the same opportunities as maybe you do, as maybe Nicholas does.
I earn my opportunities, okay?
They don't believe that. They think there's favoritism here.
They've been brainwashed by Pablo.
Believes in the future.
Clearly.
I agree. And I'm considering if I'm going to take on the Poplu challenge. This is a tough decision, Rob, because history has shown I'm 0-2 against Poplu. I will admit that.
But you can change that record in your favor, I'm sure. If you should need any of the BWI's assistance for that match to be in your corner, we're there. The offer's on the table. To protect my interests and yours against whatever Pat Blue would then do to us afterwards.
into the corner now by T-Zombie. This does feel like a more aggressive T-Zombie. It feels like he's in good shape. So does Nikki Fox. I mean, Sock Puppets, former tag team champions. If they do beat them, you do have to consider Zombie and Fox climbing up the ranks pretty fast. Oh, off the exposed turnbuckle that Poplu, I think, took off.
And I noticed that Fox tried to get a nice, cheeky strike against the Pink Sock's neck for a second there. It didn't quite connect, but his goal was insidious and could have been very bad for the Pink Sock had that actually connected.
He is like the Insidious Sock, or Insidious Fox, excuse me. And he used to be like the underdog. He used to kind of be our Daniel Bryan, and now he's
very happy-go-lucky at one point, and now he's whatever he is now. And Paplu throws, I believe, a kendo stick into the ring.
Nikki Fox does have one of the best win-loss records in the history of Shock Wrestling. He has a great resume. Little elbows there from the Pink Sock. Don't forget, tonight, our main event, our #1 contender for the European title, Paz, going up against the Gatekeeper, your European champion, Robert.
It will do indeed. I've long said that if anyone earns an opportunity at my European Championship, they are welcome to have the shot. They can do so. I have been pinned twice by Paz in tag matches, and that now means he has a claim upon my European Championship, which I, as the champion, have to disprove and get rid of tonight. When I retain, I can then move on to my next challengers, wherever they may be. But I'm a fighting champion, and he's a claim, and I need to dispute that.
You know, did you see, speaking of fighting champions, did you see Nicholas broke the Germ Star meter again? 7 stars.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that was a good match. Whoa, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh!
This is new.
Put him away, Socks.
The ref was a little slow for the count there.
2. Oh.
I think that would have been 3. The ref was staring off into nothing there. I don't know what he's on.
I mean, this is the bow tie ref who was once employed by Poplu, Rob. Good point.
Exactly.
Very good point.
And a long-time friend of Poplu as well. So I think we're seeing a bit of a cheese here.
Can't trust anybody.
No. Whoa. Really trying to break down the Pink Sock. 1, 2, no.
Another kick out.
Okay, the Sock's putting up more of a fight than expected. I don't know.
They're former World Tag Team Champions. Why are we still sleeping on the Sock Puppets?
Well, you did kind of help them win.
They had to become #1 contenders and everything all by themselves.
Which is fair.
They've beaten you.
Once. Or maybe twice. But that...
Oh, look at this.
That doesn't matter. I'm now a tag team champion again anyway. So. What the hell is this?
Look at this.
Oh my!
I mean, Rob, we could be looking at your future challengers, but a breakup. And the Sock getting out of there. You might lose your European title tonight and your World Tag Team title in the future.
No, I've got confidence in myself. I'm sure I will be a champion of both titles for a lot longer. I will continue to be the longest reigning European champion for as long as I damn please, which is a long time.
You know, Nicholas is now our longest reigning world champion.
Yeah, well, doesn't really defend the title all that much, does he? So.
Every month, he breaks the germ meter. I don't know what more you people want.
I want him to defend his title. I'm defending my belt all the time on house shows and televised episodes. Do I get any thanks? No.
Well, I've heard rumblings that you're being forced to compete on Saturday night's crowd-pleasing event on October 12th.
I am, and if scheduled for a title defense of either of my belts, because obviously I'm still going to be European champion, I have confidence I will be, so I will defend said titles, whatever they may be.
Ooh.
I like winning winners' purses.
Team wrestling
I like the money.
Despite our current champions, we do have the best tag teams here on Monday Night CAW compared to Friday Night Strike.
Well, we're a much more elite breed of competitor than Strike, I'd say.
Oh,
not to say anything bad against my BWI colleagues working on strike, of course, as Fox goes in for a pin, hoisting both legs in the air.
Fox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was smart. I gotta give it to him. Paploo, we can't deny he is no slouch. He's a former CAW champion, Star Wars champion. Yep. He does know how to win.
Famously won the CAW championship in a an Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah. First ever Elimination Chamber match in our universe.
Yep. He's got fortitude as well. He has a history of brainwashing apprentices to follow his every order.
I wonder how. Isn't it ironic that Devil Han returned on strike the same week Paploo returned on CAW?
I know. I mean, they've been enemies and they've been friends.
They have a long-standing history.
Yeah. Exactly. Perkins a little scared. Of course, at one point he was one of said brainwashed minions of Paploo. We've decommissioned him from that brainwashing, thankfully. Perkins a little scared. There's a bit of that still in his head.
Like a clone trooper.
Yeah. So we're gonna do more tests upon Perkin and be sure he can resist. But there might be one code word that Paploo can use to turn him into his minion again. So we're being very careful.
The pink sock just got bent over like a noodle.
This zombie throws up the hand to put some sort of move on. Caught his neck, pushing him up into the air, slamming him down for a choke slam. I think that could be the 3. No, Blue Sock was right in there. Okay, I mean, I will say these Blue Socks who are brothers, I believe.
Yes.
They're very loyal to one another, which is good, which is what you want from a tag team. As given the success and failure.
More success than failure, though.
Yeah, of course. I'd say that they...
knockout blow by Nikki Fox.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That's the final blow.
No, I mean, talking about their brotherhood, I think Blue Sock must have thrown in the towel there, because he could have broken that pin, but I think he thought Pink Socks was too injured to continue. So he let that pin go through. A very scary image. Yeah. History is repeating itself here, I believe.
Listen. I do have... he told me I do have the end of the night to figure out what I want to do. And I will make that decision later tonight, but I want to focus on something else. We have a very historic match happening on Halloween. We're going to have the first ever women's Scary Box match. And we've got some qualifying matches going on both CAW and Strike. And
let's see that.
Oh, the spoiler alert, Mac Daddy, our first ever women's world champion. Now, if she got into this match, that would make a lot of sense, Rob, because
of course.
She won that to become first ever women's champion. She won it in a ladder match.
Well, as history has shown, and as I have shown myself, the more often you win a ladder match, the more often it is to actually win them when they come for you in the future. I've won a total of, I believe, 3 in my entire career, and I'm on a 2-2 running streak. So that shows you that... I
was about to say, 2 PLEs in a row.
Exactly.
You won a ladder match.
I'm still not 100% recovered. I am not going to say which injuries I have currently, because I'm sure Paz can exploit them if I were to say so. Whilst he does have Honor, it would make sense for him to exploit my injuries, so I won't tell him which ones I have. But, yeah, ladder matches, they're scary. They're dangerous. It's ended careers. I've ended my opponent's careers in a ladder match before. So it'll be interesting to see how far the women go for the Scary Box.
Do you think it will be a member of the WBWI?
Yes,
of
course.
Win the Scary Box?
I have confidence in my friends.
They've been tag team champions for a long time.
They know what they're doing. One of the longest reigns I think we've ever seen in this brand. Oh dear.
From the nest.
Oh dear.
So nice you see it twice, Bluebird.
Egotism. There, just... I want my nameplate twice. I can't stand the nest. Ugh.
Yeah, the Raven, not here. You kicked him out of the booth today because you wanted to handle this Acolyte shenanigans
I locked him in the toilet.
Oh, in the toilet?
In the toilet. He's in the cubicle.
How big is this toilet?
Well, it's not as big as the golden toilet, of course, but He's in a toilet. I've given him a few nibbles, a few packets of Pringles. Well, I mean, you talk about that. I mean, your sibling clone appeared a few weeks ago, gave the golden toilet back to us, sticky glued back together with long strength glue. So we can't use it, but it's there. I'm scared that clone's going to return.
In the formation of Shock Wrestling, we were supposed to ban force projection, so the fact that a force projection of Mace showed up, I'm still uncomfortable about, especially with it being myself.
Yeah, I mean, who knows how many of Paclo has those? You might have one of me. That won't be too intimidating. I won't deny I was rather useless at the start of my career and had many a loss until we formed the Ace Garage together. That was when I picked up my first win. If it is...
Look at Mac.
Whoa!
Flying clothesline.
There we go. I wouldn't... Back at that point, I'd never be able to do something like that. As I said, I was very useless at that point, so I'm not too scared if there's a clone of me. But it's pretty scary that Paclo can do that, I think.
What tactics do you think Mac Daddy does better than Bluebird?
Well,
somebody that... self-taught versus an academy like
Well,
the
I
Nest.
think Mac Daddy has more of a brutal edge. They applied a lot of damage just there, that diving attack, and they're obviously waiting for Mac Daddy to get back into the ring. Bluebird to get back into the ring. Mac Daddy's already in the ring, thus making Bluebird come into their area where they can then lay the hurt on them as they're doing now. Mac Daddy has a more strategic mind for this fight.
Oh, look at this. Attitude
there
adjustment into a Blue Thunder.
See? 1.
That's it.
2. 3. No! What? Well, I think that was 3.
I thought that was 3
and
as well.
I'm not just saying that because I'm
anti-Nest. Complain about that later.
I think that was 3.
The less Nest members on Halloween, the better, because who knows what cringe costumes they're going to walk out
Oh,
in.
you didn't even say that sentence as far as you did. Just the less Nest competitors, the better is enough. Doesn't matter where they are.
Do you believe in Jaden? Are you on Team Jaden? Like, not in the faction, but, as a fan. Because I am. I'm a fan.
I've said before, and I've had a history of saying that he's the most useless of all of my apprentices. But it looks like he's finally taking some of my tutelage into his game plans when he competes and how he behaves.
I loved his tweet of the gravestone.
Yes,
I think perfect. Jaden's found a personality.
Yeah, which is one of the things I told him to do. I'm still disappointed he never uses the boop stick. Maybe one day. Oh, here we go.
Roll up.
1. No, see.
Not even a 1 count, though.
There we go. You've got to apply pressure for those type of roll-ups. I don't think Bluebird did.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh, kind of an unprettier there by Bluebird.
Into the pin.
Is that enough?
No.
So, is the female bow tie ref also have ties to pop?
No.
Okay, good.
Thankfully.
We should use her more then.
Yeah, female bow tie ref is a lot more professional. And has even scouted a couple of the Proving Grounds roster members, so they've got contacts with people.
Oh,
and the people we want them to have contacts with, thankfully.
What's Bluebird doing?
Okay.
Oh,
I would have kicked
arm into the
Daddy in the head there. Not having quite that killer edge I've talked about.
Oh. Very Thanos of you, saying you should go for the head.
Well, it's a weak spot, isn't it?
True. As, Bluebird stomping now. Last Halloween, you were Optimus Prime.
I was.
You got your costume ready? Do you know what you're doing?
I think I do. I'm not going to say anything. Don't want to spoil it for the fans, but I think it'll be quite a nice costume.
Little tie up here by Mac. Off the ropes.
There we go.
To the back. Oh. Yeah, the aggression. That's why she was the first ever women's world champion.
Exactly, yes.
Another flying clothesline. This is a great match here on Monday Night CAW. I'm feeling better. I was pretty depressed the whole week. I even teased retirement in the kayfabe chat. Ooh. But I'm glad I'm here. It's another beautiful Monday.
Yep. It's good to be here.
A little tie-up.
And are we going to see a count out here? The count is increasing, yes.
Somebody's got to qualify for this match. And now back in. I will say, Rob, I am a big fan of Iron Maiden over on Strike. I think
they know what they're doing. Cool. Very talented.
Oh, into a pin, though.
Very good at what they do, and
that's it.
Is good at what they do. That is a win. Good.
Mac, no Nest members of the Scary Box ladder match. We'd love to see it, unless Sunflower's in a qualifying match. I don't know, but congrats to Mac Daddy. Will history repeat itself? Maybe she'll win another big ladder match. As we move on, this is a very fun match we got coming up. So, Mooch, Andrew Owen, Rod Kip, Javon, they've all been kind of feuding with each other. So, I thought, let's have a crowd-pleasing tag team steel cage match, Rob. And I believe Rod Kip and Andrew Owen could work out their differences in this match. They had a little tension at Dragon Dynasty, but it's all fine. The crowd pleasers are fine. We're not like the BWI where Davo's not talking to Rob. Just saying. But the can't miss event, Javon making his way down for the steel cage tag team match. Forming an old alliance with Mooch, of course. Both of them were part of the original Clique.
Of course.
Both went their separate ways from the Clique, but have once again found themselves.
Well, I mean, that's often how tag teams will work. They'll join together when necessary, break apart when they have to. If it's a former tag team, you're going to try and chase your singles career. It's not too bad of an idea to occasionally reunite with someone you've had success with in the past.
Rob, you've been in plenty of steel cage matches. What's a strategy to win one of these?
Escape.
As Javon gets the crowd hyped.
Escape. Disable your opponent as quickly as possible and then get the hell out of there.
Oh, so you believe in the tactic where one tag team partner escapes really quickly and then it's a 2-on-1?
Oh, yeah. We allowed that to happen. In fact, me and Perkin to win a tag team reign at one point. We allowed one of our competitors to quickly escape, and then we just destroyed the rest of our competition to the point they couldn't even get out of the ring. Me and Perkin just left, and then we were tag team champions.
You are kind of Mr. Steel Cage. I remember you had a cage match against Old Ben last year as well.
They're not easy to win. But if you know what you're going to do, they can be easier.
So, are you going to do the Mooch chant? Because I'm not.
I'm still not on best terms with Mooch. So I'll give a half-hearted one. Mooch. There we go.
Okay. There you go.
I have respect for him. We're just not on the best terms.
I don't like this guy. He knows that. I did get invited to his Bad Blood watch party. You know, it was a little awkward because, you know, I don't like Mikhail, who was also there.
Right.
Jordan's cool. I don't like that they're part of the Clique again, but Jordan's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I kept my distance from Mooch and Mikhail. You know, they smell like Cheetos.
No.
Not in a good way.
I was gonna say,
you don't want that.
I don't even know what the Cheeto smell is, being a Brit. I haven't been around them, but I imagine it's not very appealing.
You don't have Cheetos? No, you've never had a flaming hot Cheeto?
No. Yeah,
that's what. So you just don't have Cheetos. Like you can't even get them.
I think we do. It's just I've never seen them. It's like, well, if I have seen them, I've never got one.
Dude, that's a short. Rob tries flaming.
Oh, let's go. No, I will say, I would trade away. I'm calling you out, Quavers. I would trade away Quavers in a heartbeat. They're the most horrid thing ever. These cheesy, disgusting toenail-looking crisps, which have a horrible texture, and they smell awful. Whenever anyone's eating them in public, I'm lucky that my nose doesn't work properly, so I can't smell all that well. So I'm like, oh, thank God I can't probably smell one. So yeah, get rid of Quavers, bring in Cheetos, flaming hot, and I'll have one.
I love Cheetos. They're just so unhealthy. So I only eat them, on rare occasions. Yeah, they're so bad for like your digestive system, but they're so good.
Oh, it's like, I remember, you know, I'd be on YouTube and I'd have shorts or whatever, and there'd be someone cooking like a really nice like chicken and bacon burger and cheese, and then like an American bodega or something. So, oh, this is great. I'd really eat this, and they just add Cheetos and Takis onto them. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? This was a great burger, and you've ruined it.
Good time to plug the Robert Ballantyne YouTube channel. That pizza video I still have questions about, but, you know.
Well, you know, that's the BWI chef talking to you how to make pizzas. Maybe he's going to make more food content. I don't know yet.
So what are your thoughts on Andrew Owen becoming a two-time world champion before you've even won one?
Well, you know, obviously he's had a bit of a hand to getting that title. On both occasions, but he is a good competitor.
No, he hasn't.
You know, yeah, I would say he does. You would say he doesn't. Let's agree to disagree. I will not deny them. The boy has talent. He's beaten me for a title, as I've done in return to him. He knows what he's doing. I noticed he's also been given a crowd pleaser's belt, much like Gutbuster, but in his own kind of style. So I guess you gave that to him as well, as a welcome gift.
Dude, of course, the Crowd Pleasers merch exclusively to the group. Nicholas finds the best brands do that. I believe that jacket's made by Gucci. We only find the best for the Crowd Pleasers.
Different approach to BWI, we're all about practicality. We did get an offer for Chopper to star in a Netflix remake of Animal House. And I tore that contract up and threw it into the furnace alongside Chopper.
I've heard they want to make Dom Michael Myers in the next Halloween reboot.
Oh well, we're not Hollywood. We don't go and make movies whilst we've got our in-ring careers going. Dom has agreed to that. I'm sure he'll refuse it when that time comes. And if he wants to do it, we will be a little disappointed and annoyed, but we can't say get out, because he's a strong member of the BWI, and he's one of our brothers. Oh, Cutter! There we go.
Yeah, Mooch and Javon taking control right now. Oh, but here we go. Andrew Owen getting back into it. Rod Kipp really needs to prove himself to me in the Crowd Pleasers. I know you and Rod Kipp have some mutual respect with each other after your European title defense.
Oh, yeah, he very nearly beat me a couple points in that match. He obviously didn't get the win. I still proudly have the belt. But he's a good kid. He portrayed Raven, which I admire and respect him for. I may have given him a little financial incentive to do so beforehand, thinking he'd maybe join the BWI, but he didn't. But he portrayed Raven, that's funny, and for that he's earned my respect.
I thought... When you guys shook hands after that match, I thought I heard "leave the nest" from your lips.
I did. I did say that. And I did maybe slip him a bit of money during that handshake. But, you know...
A couple pounds?
You benefited from it. Raven didn't.
Yes.
He lost an ally. So that's all that matters in the end.
Rod Kipp trying to escape the cage. This is a tough tactic. I think Andrew Owen would be able to... Oh, Javon getting thrown on the side of the cage. I heard it.
Ouch. Oh, here we go.
Choke slam by Mooch. Mooch and Javon, you know, of course, are very talented. Javon, former Triple F champion. Very accomplished tag team champion. But they're not crowd pleasing. I'll just say it. Oh. These hits there from Mooch. Even though Mooch has jumped off of a cage before, an iconic Monday Night CAW moment. Oh, nice backflip there from the Spider Trooper.
So it looks like Andrew Owen's trying to get Mooch in position for something big. Oh.
Yeah, the hidden web.
Hidden web.
And Andrew Owen's trying to get out of there. And I don't blame him.
He's got to...
Nice backflip, though.
You've got to follow the proven technique. You've got to allow one of your opponents to get out of there.
Ooh.
And there's just the two of you on the guy left. It's never failed me. it'll be interesting to see if that's used or we're going to have a pinfall victory tonight. I don't know.
Oh, and Angel Rowan hitting Mooch off of the cage. And again, just against that steel. Are you a blue cage fan or black cage fan or the modern steel one?
I like the black.
Yeah, me too.
I just think it has a nice look.
Especially this, we have enough blue.
Yeah.
Oh.
And at least it's not red.
Well, over on, I believe they use the blue cage over on Strike, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
Oh!
At least it's not the rusty nail cage. I was in a match with that once, and
yes,
my hand was recovering from weeks. For weeks, it was not good. I had to get several jabs, and I spent a week in the doctors. So it's good that that's not around anymore. Very good.
Of course. Mooch getting fired up after that. Very even match right now. Nobody's really taken complete control yet, if you ask me.
Oh, but looks like Mooch looked like maybe he was going to go for the Mooch yeet, which is one of his newer moves I've heard.
Yeah, and it did not work.
Oh!
Yes.
Just getting dropped onto his head. That's not good.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there. Both running into each other, and yeah, Mooch just falling flat. Andrew Rowan's trying to get out of here, and I believe
someone's just been busted
wide open.
Could Mooch catch up here?
Oh, but he's.
What are you doing, Andrew Rowan? Just tilt over. Just tilt over the way you need to go and land on your legs. You'll be fine.
Yeah, just fall the other way. Oh, no! He's pulling it out of Copeland.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Your knees. Your knees.
Oh! He hit Rod. He hit Rod.
All the way down.
Was that an accident? It was an accident. No.
You sure?
There's no way. Oh. We're fine.
Oh dear.
Everything's fine. We're working together. And it crowned Javon. And look at the strength of Rod Kip lifting up the great Mooch.
As Andrew Rowan looks like he's going to go for another big move.
Andrew Rowan.
Throwing him up as Rod Kip goes
Spider
to maybe
driver.
get a dive. Here we go.
Oh,
onto Mooch.
Yeah, that was brutal.
I think we might have to send Javon to the doctors after this. I'm sorry, the local medical facility. He may be injured.
And Rod now, nice suplex on the Javon, letting Andrew Rowan, I think, escape.
As I said, this might not be the best idea.
No.
Oh no, he's going for it again.
Again?
You crazy!
Oh my God! Splash!
Right, connected.
Listen, when you're the crowd pleasers, you gotta crowd please.
Crowd pleasing is okay, I guess, but getting a win is more important.
And look, he's coming right back out. He was just.
Don't do it again. Okay.
He's doing it right now. Everyone was down for Rod.
Now Rod could be in there alone with two very, very angry competitors.
And Rod needs this. He needs some tough love in the crowd pleasers right now.
Oh dear.
You gave Davo tough love at Across the Pond.
That was a match we were booked against one another. It was Davo's idea. Afterwards, we were fine about it. He was a little annoyed to begin with, which I anticipate, but now we're fine. Everything is okay.
Nice,
trying to tap out
from Javon.
Rod there. I mean, if the two of them, Javon and Mooch, were on that together, they could have done like a tag team submission, which I'm sure could have got them the victory there.
That's fair.
There's Rod is being fed to the wolves right now.
And listen, this is how you overcome. You have to adapt, overcome.
Right, yes. But you kind of need... it's just Javon clearly still dealing with his injury. Couldn't quite do it. What is Andrew Rowan doing here? He's moving around. Maybe he's going to try and push him back into the cell somehow by climbing up. We don't know.
And it looks like Mooch is out of there. Oh, Rod getting thrown into the cage. And
jumping up. Leg drop to the neck as well. Ow.
Ugh. That cannot feel good. And a little tie up into the corner.
Let's see here.
Oh, what is Javon doing here?
Jumping up.
Oh!
Throwing him around.
To perform that in the cage is insane. Oh.
Actually, went injured.
Yeah.
Is he going to try and get out of there? As Rod is maybe out cold.
Yeah, Rod looks completely dazed.
I don't see Mooch.
Javon right now,
I just saw Andrew Owen a second ago. Has Andrew Owen been attacking Mooch outside of the cage? That's what I want to know.
Definitely possible. Wouldn't put it behind either of them.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
No, and all Rod could do is stare at Javon.
Well, hold on to him. What are you doing? Hold on to him, you fool.
Once again, Rod gets so close. Oh.
No. Did not have the right tactics and he didn't get the win.
With the cage victory.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, I am still very impressed. And you know what? No, I have not made my decision about Pablo yet, but I have a major announcement coming up next week. Will you excuse me? I need to get on camera.
Okay, well, it looks like Ace is leaving. If anyone's watching right now and have any crowd freeze, flush that shit down the toilet. That's my message of the week. But we'll see what Ace has to say now, I think. Okay.
Look at all that great action. Unfortunately, Rod Kipp cannot get the job done, but I am so impressed overall. Trust me. In fact, I want the CAW Scary Box ladder match at Halloween to be the biggest ladder match of all time. So all 4 of those competitors will be in that match on Halloween. And as for you, Poplu, I accept your terms.
Ow.
But this is my show. I'm the GM here now. And technically, you are not even employed here. So our match will be an unsanctioned match on Halloween. Good luck, old buddy.
Well, that's some big news there. I mean, you don't want to mess with the boss. And Pablo was messed with the boss, so...
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what an unsanctioned match is, the ref cannot stop the match for any matter until he counts the 1, 2, 3 or the submission. This will end on Halloween.
Insane.
But there was a lot of news there, and we gotta move on to a jab match.
Oh dear. I do not like this man.
Well, what have your thoughts been on Jab lately, our current television champion?
I just do not like him as a person. Just smug. Just a smug man. And he's got that big oath with him, backing him up. It's just... I mean, look at them. Look at them. Like...
Yeah, Big H. Big H is a strike superstar, but I'm a little afraid of Big H, so he's been performing on CAW and has been trying to get a world championship match against Nicholas.
I mean, I would like to see that. That would be cool.
Gonna be honest, Rob, Nicholas and I haven't talked since I lost the jab.
I'm telling you, he's been in on all this Pablo stuff. I would not be surprised, because remember...
No.
Nicholas was there. Nicholas was helping when Pablo tried to take over the universe. So I think they've co-conspired. He's pulled the wool over your eyes, man. I'm telling you.
No. Listen, we have Saturday night's crowd-pleasing event coming up, an event created by me and Nicholas. It's going to be historic. And if Big H and Jab think they're the true crowd-pleasers of Shock Wrestling, and I think we do, somebody needs to prove them wrong. And maybe Nicholas will perform. I don't know. Like I said, haven't spoken to Nicholas since the whole debacle. He's on his 2-week vacation, though, Rob. You know his schedule.
Oh, that's convenient. That's convenient. Just gets a 2-week weekend vacation. What an ass.
He has to film commercials for Subway, McDonald's. He's on everything.
It doesn't matter. He's a competitor. He's a world champion. He should be in that ring.
Oh. What are your thoughts
and these
on the
bozos.
Barnyard Bros, Rob?
The Bozo Brothers, yeah, they're another group I don't respect or have no fondness for.
They were also, I believe, trained by the Nest, but friends of Animus, Raven told me. These guys are living proof why the Nest is a barn.
I'm telling you, it's a barn. I have photographic proof it's a barn. Raven can delude himself into saying whatever it is, but it is a barn. There are pigs and there are cows, just there. It's a barn. It's a barn.
And nobody knows how to barbecue there, so
no.
Like Raven's trying to like grill like the worst probably like meats you could think of.
Ugh. No.
Yeah.
As
I'd rather I'd rather go to JVH's new academy in Austin, Texas. Spear.
I mean, whoa, spear. Before the bell had rung, I believe even.
One,
two. Please win.
Yeah,
please
that was
win.
a little cheap if you ask me. That would have been crazy. This is a non-title match, as
shadowboxing.
This is Miller Dixon, I believe. In action one-on-one against Jab. Almost picked up an upset there.
Started off hot.
Ooh.
It just reminded me of something I missed from the older 2K games, is when you used to lock up at start of matches. Like, now every match I play starts hot. I'm like, I want every match to start like this. I want to lock up. I'm playing this, I've booked a match with Bret Hart versus William Regal. This isn't how it would start.
Yeah, I think all you could do is like hold in like B or O.
Yeah.
And, like that will give like a lockup, but it's not like the lockup.
Oh, like the chain wrestling stuff. That was so fun. I love doing that. Bring it back, 2K, if any of you are watching.
2K wants to be like, oh, we're a simulation, and then gets rid of that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, look at this though. GTS.
That's it. He's put that bozo to sleep.
That might have been the final
blow. 1,
blow.
2, 3. Yeah. Okay.
Jab win another victory.
And smug celebration. With his smug big O friend. Smugly celebrating.
I'm getting word in my ear by Jim Pickens that we have a special graphic about to pop up regarding Saturday night's crowd-pleasing event.
Okay.
What? I was not informed of this. This is a show I created. How do I not know my own card?
Oh.
Jab and Big H versus Nicholas and me.
What?
At Saturday night's crowd-pleasing event. I was not informed of this. Nicholas must have booked this. It's fine. It's fine, Rob. It's going to be an honor to team
I think
up
you're
with
going to
Nicholas.
get Julius Caesar.
I wish I knew about it, but
I think this is all part of Nicholas's ploy.
No.
Okay, he's going to Julius Caesar your ass. Okay, you need protection. Bring the sock puppet so anyone you know is loyal to you with you. Get them there as a backup. I don't like the way this is going. This won't end well for you, my friend.
Spoiler alert for Megalopolis. I think it's going to happen. It's going to be a happy ending for Caesar, Rob. But Paz is making his way out, Rob. I want to wish you good luck on your European title match.
Okay.
And I will see you very soon.
All right,
dude.
let's go.
Have a good rest of your evening.
I'm going to go. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Rob, for joining me in the booth tonight here on Monday Night CAW. But it is, as Mark Henry would say, time for your main event. The Aussie Outlaw Paz getting an opportunity after pinning Rob in a non-title tag team match to get this European Championship opportunity. Paz and Rob have faced each other before in the past. Paz has competed for the Outer Rim Championship, going all the way back to Across the Pond 2023, when Chopper successfully defended his championship against Paz. But this is a new Paz. Back then, he wasn't the Aussie Outlaw. This is a Paz that's free from the guard. This is a Paz that has overcome so much. Could tonight be a historic night? It's been a historic night of Monday Night CAW pretty much all night, so it would be fitting if we ended with Paz winning the European Championship for the first time. Excited to see what the Aussie Outlaw could do to the Gatekeeper. Rob is the self-proclaimed greatest European champion of all time. I would still give the crown to Nicholas, if you ask me, but can't deny Rob has been very successful in this reign, technically already defeated Paz. He was one of the competitors in the TLC match at Tidal Wave 2 months ago. But in a traditional one-on-one setting, I think Paz could be just as dangerous. You can never know when that boomerang could hit. He's also the master of the Fallen Angel finisher, Shades of Kenny Omega. And of course, Rob brings some goons with him. Chopper and Dom. The European champion, also one half of the World Tag Team Champions. And this tag team partner, Duke, right behind him. The British Wrestling Invasion, invading the main event of Monday Night CAW. Rob has been on this stage many times before, main eventing Monday Night CAWs. So this should be a walk in the park for him. That guy's been waiting for this match. I'm excited to see what Paz could do. Chopper and Dom, former World Tag Team Champions. Duke, the current Proving Grounds champion. This faction is drenched in gold. And really no jealousy or anything between the BWI members. They call themselves a brotherhood. They've kicked out members. They've kicked out, I guess, a member before, but ever since then, they apparently are a loyal brotherhood. There is no leader. They just follow each other, I guess. Sure, Rob. But that is what it's about, the European Championship. Only 3 people have held that championship here at ShockWrestling, and it's been active for over a year now. Very impressive. Chopper was your first ever European champion, and then it went to the crowd pleaser, Nicholas, and now Rob has been champion since Mayhem. I believe, him and Indy have won their titles since Mayhem. If Rob wins this, he'll be coming up around 200 days as champion. I'm sure he would be celebrating at the pub if he gets this victory tonight. That bow tie. Rob's got me nervous about that bow tie, ref. As the referee gets ready, the bell rings. Oh, and pub brawling to kick off this match. Ooh, knee to the face. Just stepping on Rob. Or stepping on Paz, excuse me. Rob in full control to kick off this match. Missing that hit there, and Paz taking advantage with a little scoop slam by the Aussie Outlaw. Paz, former TV champion, I was about to say former tag team champion, but he never did win that with guard, and I guess that was an issue. Only a 1 count. He's competed for world titles, but has not yet won a world title. Just like Rob, who has been wrestling as a veteran, never won a world title. Just want to remind everybody. Off the ropes, though. Nice suplex there onto Rob. And Rob gonna roll to the corner here. And Paz, knee to the gut, and Rob just collapses outside of the ring. Oh, that's gonna make you constipated. As Paz, shoulder first onto the ground. Referee counts. Paz is going to do as much damage as he can on the outside of the ring, though. Nice backflip there from Paz. This is Monday Night CAW. We're live. It's for the European title. Thank you all for joining us for this very interesting main event. A little tie up there. Oh, knee. Nice. Little famouser by the Aussie Outlaw to crown a new champ. Only a 1 count, though. Oh, missing that. Kick there. Rob off the ropes, though. Kick to the jaw. Rob trying to shut up Paz. Oh, Paz pushing him off. Oh, Paz pushing him off again. Another tie-up. And now Paz with a nice Blue Thunder bomb on the blue brand. Paz trying to go for a flying clothesline, and Chopper causing BWI shenanigans, it seems. Rob in control right now of the match. Paz back in the ring. Rob, though, running clothesline, vintage Rob, and the referee is distracted because of Chopper's mistakes. I don't even feel bad for Rob there. That was all Chopper. Oh, Rob, though, going for a classic ginger end. Cover. 1, 2, no, and a kick out from the Aussie Outlaw. Very sick match. Oh. We're not worthy chance for the crowd. Is Rob missing that knee? Little hit there. And now, oh, getting distracted by Chopper again. Chopper and Paz do have a history. It doesn't surprise me that the BWI are using this to their advantage. Oh. Nice right hands, though. Oh, Paz. Oh, nice. Elbow into the shoulder, into the chest area, excuse me. Paz off the second rope, though. Nice moonsault. Very pretty. Into a pin. Will the master of the mullet get the win? No. Oh, and here we go. Rob and Paz outside the ring. Nice DDT. Oh, and targeting the face. Look at the BWI watching them like hawks. Rob picking Paz up. Throwing him into the ring. And now Rob. Top rope, it seems. Nice elbow. Oh. More pub punches. Oh. And that cannot feel good right now, in the morning, at night the next night. No matter what time of day, folks, that's not going to feel good. Hit to the back of the back. Oh, Paz, though. Slamming Rob down. And backflip there from Paz. Oh. A little spooky there. I don't know what that was about. As Rob... What we got going on here? It's all Paz right now. I think we're going to crown a new European champion, guys. And now Paz flying. This is awesome, Chance. What a main event. And, oh! Rob brushing his kilt into the face of Paz. Is that legal? He just used the kilt as a weapon. And now Rob... Oh! A ginger end. Onto the outside. And Rob using a little shenanigans. And now Rob setting up for perhaps an ultimate ginger end. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Still the European champion. Oh, what's happening? What's going on? No way. No way. I'm scared. I'm scared. No way. Here on CAW, the return of the former BWI member Jack the Ripoff. And he is here to delete Robert. Oh, lights went out again. Spooky. Oh! Oh, and I think Jack think we know what Jack wants, everybody. That is exactly how Chopper kicked him out of the BWI, was hitting him with the European Championship. Statement sent and delivered by Jack the Ripoff. Just in time for spooky season here on Shockwave Sports. Oh.